What are opinions? Opinions are statements you express in real life, on the internet, in any media, writing it, saying it verbally, expressing it in any way, on your beliefs. That's how I define it, using my own definition. But have you ever had a time where your opinion was wrong, or your opinion doesn't count, or you hate the game because you're bad at it? Happens to me all the fucking time. Yeah, there's this one time a few months ago, I was in the Zelda community. On a post, I stated that I hated Majora's Mask, and the comments that followed mine were death threats to me, saying that they would kill me for hating Majora's Mask. Now, another example of a death threat I got on the exact same post, after stating I didn't like Midna from Twilight Princess, and Twilight Princess wasn't that good of a game. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't good, and it wasn't bad. It was decent. I mean, it had its flaws. It has a lot of flaws. And it's got its good parts about it. Like, one of its flaws is Midna being extremely fucking overrated and not being that useful at all in the game, really. I mean, sure, she was like fucking had that one attack where you could attack more than one enemy at once, or you could transform into a human wolf anytime after you got the fragment removed from you. But those were the only things. Well, that and opening fucking doors. Certain doors. Those were the only things that she was useful for in the game. Those were the only things. Now, that right there is why I don't like Midna, because she wasn't very useful during that game. She was a little useful at parts, but she wasn't that useful throughout the story. I mean, take fucking Josh. That 8th or 9th episode, I believe it was, when we were in the fucking desert and we got and Josh sank into the sand. Midna watched him fucking sink into the sand. Yeah, Midna could have freaking pulled fucking Link out, but what does she do? She just watches Link fucking sink down in the fucking quicksand. It's like, what the fuck, Midna? I mean, I know the absolute freaking, after we did the full official playthrough, like the episode after that, with me and Josh expressing our final thoughts, that was what I said about Midna was 100% joking. Like, seriously, it was 100% joking. Like, I meant none of it. I mean, we do a lot of crazy shit on this channel. I know, because I started this, like, almost 3 years now. 3 years ago. It started February 2015. And it's October 2017. We are at the 2 years and 8 month mark of this channel. Now, I'm going off topic now. Back to our opinions. Now, my opinions on Majora's Mask and why I didn't like the game was because I don't think dark themes go for Zelda series very well. I mean, Twilight Princess had dark themes. I mean, it had the word Twilight in its title. Like, it did that. Oh, it did that. Okay, I mean, it was, like I said, it's not the greatest Zelda game out there, but it's not the worst. I mean, Majora's Mask is 2001. Like, That was 2001 was when the Nintendo 64 died, along with Paper Mario. But Paper Mario was actually a great game. Like, great story, great characters, great fucking gameplay. What do you want, kid? Get out of here. Alright, go on, kid. Go on. No need to get out. Here's your hug. Get out. Okay, like I was saying, Paper Mario had... Stop opening my dang door. Paper Mario had a great story, great characters, great freaking gameplay. Majora's Mask tried doing what Ocarina of Time did. I mean, like, Ocarina of Time. This was a groundbreaking game back in 1998. This was the first official 3D Zelda game on the N64, back when it was fucking in its prime. The N64 had a lot of great games. Ocarina of Time, Conker's Bad Fur Day, fucking Paper Mario, Super Mario 64, Star Fox, hell, even Turok. I mean, those games are great. GoldenEye as well. But Majora's Mask was tried doing what Ocarina of Time did. Great. But just shit on it. It's just completely shit on Ocarina of Time. The story's bad. You had the fucking time limit, which you could fucking extend infinitely by doing the Song of Time, which is the only use of the Song of Time. That's about it. But one thing I did like about fucking Majora's Mask, a few things I liked about Majora's Mask, was the Zora Mask, because I stated before, like a little while ago, that if I were to be any species from the Zelda series, I would be a Zora. Like, no contest there. I mean, I loved the Zora mask. I mean, different masks gave you different abilities, like fucking the Goron mask. The Goron mask was the fucking different version of the Goron bracelet and the fucking gloves. Well, Kid Link got the Goron bracelet, which allowed him to pick up heavy things like bombs and stuff in Ocarina of Time. And the gloves gave Adult Link fucking super strength to lift out gigantic fucking things, which he needed to do to progress through Ganon's castle in Ocarina of Time. Now, there's another thing about that. I stated that, in that opinion, that it should have had Ganondorf. Like, not every Zelda game had Ganondorf, but I'm not saying every Zelda game was good either, or bad. I mean, there's certainly bad ones, like fucking Phantom Hourglass. Like, nobody liked that. I mean, that game sucked completely. It just... Nobody likes going through the same shit 12 times throughout the entire game, doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. Nobody liked that. That's why the game fucking sucked, okay? But Majora's Mask is shit on its predecessor, Ocarina of Time. Now, I know because I have beaten both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I have beaten them both, and I gotta say, Majora's Mask was bad. I got death threats for expressing that. Alright, so, and it was clowned my opinion was counted wrong. That's the example I gotta use. Now, for the example of my opinion not counting, like, was... Where was it? It's at the top of my head. I mean, I can't... Oh yeah, it was the exact same Zelda community, just different posts. I mean... It was about Midna, actually. Where... A lot of people said that Midna was their favorite character, and I said Midna wasn't the best character, and they said, well, your opinion, you're just one person, your opinion doesn't count. It's like, I gave my reasons, like I stated before. She wasn't very useful, she didn't help you get up from like quicksand. I mean, she's extremely annoying, and she's a fucking imp that can use powers, and yet she relies on you, the player, as Link, to defend her, even though she has the fucking capabilities of defending herself. And people praise her for that. Now, I'm not saying your opinion is wrong, but I'm not saying it's right either. I mean, an opinion is opinion. I mean, there's no right or wrong about that. Opinions are opinions. Like it or not. Like, I hate Midna. I express that all the fucking time. Like I said, Midna wasn't the best character. I mean, Midna's an okay character. I mean, she's like top 15 my favorite Zelda characters, but she's not top 5. I mean, she's not top 10 either. She's top 15. She's like 12. I mean, there's characters worse than her, but there's a lot of characters I like way more. They're like extremely helpful throughout the story. Like fucking. Does anybody remember Rudo from Ocarina of Time? Yes. Ocarina of Time will be, in Midna, will be reoccurring themes in this. Like Rudo, Princess of the Zoras. She was a fucking... She was useful to the story. Like, she wasn't completely useless. I mean, in Jabu Jabu's belly when you're a Kid Link, she was kind of useless. I mean, she relied on you to defend her, sure. But at least she was that fucking Midna who had the capabilities of doing it herself. Rudo was defenseless. I mean, she was young, okay? Midna's a fucking princess, like thousands of years old. Probably. But Rudo, it's no. I mean, she's defenseless. She's young. She's like the same age Kid Link is in Ocarina of Time. She helped you fucking push certain buttons in order to go in a room. Like, one room you had to get the boomerang in Jabu Jabu's belly, but in order to get the boomerang you needed Rudo to help. And she turned out to be the Sage of the Water Temple. Which, yes, I get it. The Water Temple is difficult, but it wasn't difficult for me. After like all these years of not playing Ocarina of Time, it wasn't that difficult for me. Like, the only difficult part about the temple was getting to the boss door and the boss, and that was about it for me. Those were the only difficult parts. I died on boss like twice, maybe, and spent like hours trying to figure out how to get up to the boss door. Like, I have the key and everything. I just couldn't get past the fucking moving things. And yeah, I'm just going off on a tangent. I need to concentrate. Like, Rudo was a key character. She was actually she was useful in Ocarina of Time. Midna wasn't that useful. I mean, she's not a good character, and I expressed those reasons in full, exact same detail And I was told my opinion doesn't count. And my comments on that one post in the Zelda community was completely deleted. I mean, they were just deleted. Like, it's like I didn't even comment. I mean, even the replies to me were deleted. Like, I was never there, like, at all. I mean, you know, that hurts my feelings, you know? I mean, I'm expressing my beliefs, given full reason of it, and my shit gets deleted like it was nothing and I was never there. I mean, what the fuck? Stupid. So yeah, I eventually ended up leaving that community because I didn't want to deal with their shit like that. Like, I didn't report them or anything. I just left the community because I didn't want to deal with that shit. I mean, I was being the bigger person here. Like, I wasn't deleting any of their shit on my posts I made on Zelda community, the exact same community. I didn't delete my shit, their shit, their comments on my posts. I just left them, but if you'd say something negative about Midna herself or Majora's Mask, I mean, my shit got deleted. I mean, it's stupid. So that's an example of my opinion not counting. Now there's one more point I said at the beginning. Me hating a game because I suck at it. Now, Sonic Mania. Oh, I have a lot of experience with this one. Sonic Mania is a new game. A classic Sonic game, mind you. Now, for those who don't know, I don't really like classic Sonic anymore, like, at all. I mean, if you guys remember, I started a Sonic and Knuckles playthrough, like, last year, and I never did anything for it because I thought, these you know what, these games kind of suck now. I mean, sure, I liked them as a kid, but I've gotten older, and the classic Sonic games just suck now. I mean, Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sonic 1 are fun, but they're not as fun or good as I remember them from years ago. Like, I do play them occasionally still, but I do not play them like that much anymore. Like, it's just, and like a couple hours ago, someone made a post about getting Sonic Mania, and I said I didn't like classic Sonic because the games aren't that fun, and this one guy starts fucking just barking shit at me for being bad at the Sonic games, getting my ass kicked in them. But you know, no, motherfucker, you're fucking wrong. I mean, I played classic Sonic games like all the time when I was little. I'd play them occasionally, and I don't like them because they're too fucking easy for me. Like, Sonic 1, for example, like Labyrinth Zone, people say that Labyrinth Zone was the hardest level in the game, okay? No, Labyrinth Zone wasn't the hardest level in the game. Scrap Brain was the hardest level in the game, but I died like once in Scrap Brain Zone, like once, and that was it. I died once. People die over and over and over again. I died twice throughout the full playthrough, getting all 6 Chaos Emeralds, mind you. First time I killed myself on purpose because I lost all my rings. All the rings I needed to get to a special stage. I used to kill myself because of that. Like, I make mistakes sometimes. Everybody does whenever they're playing things. Like, even the professionals make mistakes all the time. I mean, I consider myself a professional in Sonic 1. But people make mistakes. Like, that is a thing that happens throughout life. People make mistakes. But speedruns, like, speedrunners even do that sometimes. I mean, it's a speedrun, you have to go fast. But Vibing Zone was not the hardest level in the game. I mean, it was fairly easy. I mean, I got hit a couple times, yes. But when I got hit, it boosted me up. Like the end of the third act in Vibing Zone, like the last fucking thing of the last fucking arrow thing that shoots at you this way, like this way. I got hit by that and landed exactly where I wanted it to be. Like, I got hit, but it actually helped me. Like, you gotta take advantage of that stuff. Like, they give you boosts sometimes, or they can just send you back. I mean, that happens, but Sonic Mania, I gotta admit, it is a beautiful looking game with fucking good graphics. I mean, it's got Green Hill, which I'm not gonna lie, I love Green Hill. Still, to this day, I mean, it's my favorite Sonic Zone ever. But I do not like the classic Sonic games, like, at all much anymore. I play them occasionally, but I don't like them. You know, I like modern Sonic more. Like fucking Sonic and the Secret Rings. I mean, that's a game. I mean, I like the story and the gameplay. I mean, it's different from most Sonic games. But the thing is, about Sonic and the Secret Rings are the controls. The controls are fucking shit. The controls are bad. Like, there's no way you could forgive those controls. Like, the controls are utter garbage. It's like I'm playing fucking Mario Kart. Like, you have to hold the controller sideways like this. And to move, you have to go this. Two to jump. And then two, shake the Wii remote to do the homing attack or whatever. I mean, like, those controllers shit. I mean, Sonic and the Black Knight had better controls, but the thing about Sonic and the Black Knight was most of the time the controls did not respond. Like, I was on the last mission before the final boss in Sonic and the Black Knight. Like, that part where things are fucking shooting at you when you're riding on the lightning, that mission in Sonic and the Black Knight, yeah, my controls did not respond there at all. I've died over and over and over again because my controls wouldn't respond. I mean, my batteries and the controller weren't dying, the nunchuck wasn't acting up. I was doing the exact same things, but the fucking controls wouldn't work. Like, I got so pissed off. I actually ended up deleting all that data, like, all that time, all those hours I spent in that game, up to that point, just erased. I mean, I couldn't stand that shit. I mean, Sonic the Black Knight had okay story and okay controls, but they just won't fucking respond. I mean, I'm not saying that they're great games, and I'm not saying they're bad games. I mean, they're pretty good, but Sonic and the Secret Rings was much better than Sonic the Black Knight. So, yeah, well, that's me expressing why I like the modern Sonic games more. Well, especially fucking Sonic Generations and Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, we all know Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite Sonic game of all time. I mean, we know it. Everybody knows it. I did an entire playthrough of the game. With 3 videos, but I did more videos after that. Like, hell, I still do videos from time to time. And I love that game. I mean, it's got its flaws, yes. But what Sonic game doesn't have its flaws? I mean, modern Sonic games tend to use the boost fucking thing over and over again, which is getting kind of stale. I mean, but this is fucking 2017. It's modern Sonic days, not classic Sonic days. I mean, Sonic Generations and Sonic Forces, I can see classic Sonic being there. I mean, it's fucking anniversary games and whatnot, like especially Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations was 20-year anniversary for Sonic the Hedgehog. Back in 2011. I mean, it had classic Sonic gameplay and modern Sonic gameplay in one game. I mean, that was fucking awesome. But what is the one thing Sonic is most known for? Speed. What do the classic Sonic games express more than speed? Platforming. Platforming is a major issue there. I mean, I love platformers. I grew up playing platformers. I still love platformers, so it's like fucking Mario, Sonic, and whatever. But that's the key issue with classic Sonic. Too much platforming and not enough speed. Like, take fucking... trying to think of a great example. Yeah, take fucking Sonic CD, for example. Like, there's hardly any speed in that. I mean, you had to fucking get the time stones, which you needed 50 rings at the end of the goal to freaking get to the special stage. And then you had to get the time posts. You had to go to the past... You go use a past signpost, go to the past, and you had to find a machine that destroys all the robots, gives you a good future in every single act. Acts 1 and 2. And if you got that in the fucking first 2 acts, the third act you get the good future. If not, you get the bad future. Like, Sonic CD had Speed Highway. No, wait, no, Sonic CD had Stardust Speedway. I mean, speed was in the name. I mean, it was pretty fast. It really was fast, which is like one of the 2 level fucking zones I enjoyed from that game. I didn't like that game, but those were the 2 zones I had. I especially liked Stardust Speedway because of the fucking Metal Sonic race. Like, that was all speed. Like, that was all speed. That was based on speed. And that took up the entire fucking act. I mean, it was fucking amazing. Like, I hate Sonic CD, but that was amazing. I do give fucking... And that actually came back in Sonic Generations, which is great. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's extremely fucking slow. The level design was awful for most of the game. Metallic Madness, fucking... yeah. But that's exactly what Sonic Mania is. Sonic Mania is the new Sonic CD. I mean, Sonic CD was fucking bad. Like, I did an entire playthrough of it. I hated it back then. Like, it was bad. I regret even playing it in the first place. Like, it was bad. It was shit. The game was terrible. And whenever I expressed my fucking... like, there was exact same details I used in explaining why I didn't like Sonic Mania. People, the exact same guy accused me of being bad at the fucking games. Said I was still bad at it for the fucking reasons I said. It's like, no, motherfucker, you're fucking stupid. It's like, I'm giving you a complete reason why I hate Sonic Mania, and all you're getting out of it is I hate it for unknown reasons. It's like, no, you don't get what I'm saying. It's like, I'm giving you a 100% honesty of why I hate the game. I'm not a classic Sonic fan. I mean, you got your classic Sonic fans, your modern Sonic fans, your Dreamcast Sonic fans. I mean, I technically count Dreamcast Sonic as modern, but that's just me. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's my opinion. I mean, just think about it. Classic Sonic has the black eyes. Classic Sonic is short, chubby, has black eyes. Alright? Dreamcast Sonic was tall, skinny, had green eyes, which is exactly what fucking modern Sonic and Boom Sonic have. So I technically count Dreamcast Sonic to be modern Sonic, but Boom Sonic is own universe on its own. I'm not going to get into that. But I gave 100% honest reasons of why I didn't like Sonic Mania. Like, his friend whose post I was on this guy's post. It was a different guy. Like, from the guy who accused me of being bad at the game. Like, the guy who owned the post fucking didn't listen to my reasons either, and he just accused me of being fucking bad at the game. And just saying I'm a fucking hater for no reason. It's like, no, I give you reasons to back up my opinion, and you just throw them away like fucking yesterday's trash. Like, I mean, this is why I tend to stay away from people like this on the internet or in real life, period, because if I did, I would probably fucking kill someone. Like, I probably would. I mean, I am still pissed off about that. Yes, you can tell by my voice. I am fucking pissed off at that. Like, people are just shutting my fucking opinions out the door, treating them like nothing, like they're wrong, or just don't like the game for no reason whatsoever. No. I have reasons to back up my opinion. Like, I'm fucking tired. I mean, I was up until 5 in the morning. I got 5 hours of sleep. It's almost 10 at night by the time I'm recording this. And that's all I gotta say about opinions. So let me know if you've had any experiences like I have before. Either in the comments or whatever. Twitter. I mean, you got the official Wagtail Twitter now, which it's moderated by both me and my stepbrother Josh, which he also owns this channel. But only I use the social media side of Google Plus. Only I use that. Josh uses the Twitter, and he has sub-series on here too, like Twilight Princess mostly. I mean, he's got Pokemon Moon too, which I'm hoping we're doing. So, this is Goldie, and I am going to drink some tea to calm my nerves and go to bed. This has been my rant on opinions. Bye.